Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now this isn't going to be exactly a rank up video, but I did want to make a video about a champion that I did end up ranking today because there are some very interesting reasons that I wanted to share with you guys, because a lot of debate is about the 5 stars versus 6 stars, should you still rank up the 5 stars, so on and so forth. So first and foremost, let's be real. I have fairly stacked account, and the champions that I rank, well, in this case, 100% is primarily because I want to have some fun. This is not a rank up that will answer some sort of problem that my roster can't handle and stuff like that. This is a rank up that I did because I wanted to have fun with the champion. Maybe he's going to be useful, maybe not. But I definitely do get a smile on my face when I use this champion, especially recently, and more so in recent month event quests. And that is Terrax. And I had Terrax at rank 3 for like ages, and he was relatively low sig. But at some point I ended up giving him a whole bunch of signatures, and I gave him the last 20 today, which obviously is the first talking point always when you're discussing the 5-star champions. You see, normally when I have a champion these days that I would like to rank up, and I don't have it as a 6-star but do have it as a 5-star, I still don't really rank up the 5-star. I'm just gonna wait till I get the 6-star, or I'm gonna rank up somebody else. I do not have like desperate need to rank up that specific champion for like any star level. I have just largely moved away from 5 stars, and I do think that, well, at the moment the game is heavily leaning on 6-star champions. Not that 5-star champions are incapable. 5-star champions can do pretty much all the content that exists in the game right now. But the signature thing is definitely a major aspect. So even if I were to pull a 6-star Terrax, he'd be unawakened. And I personally do believe that Terrax needs to be awakened, especially in short to medium fights. And let's face it, in long-form content, you probably don't really want to use Terrax to begin with, so yeah, he needs to be awakened and high sig. So that means that even if I got him as a 6-star, I still wouldn't rank up that 6-star champion because he would be unduped. And even if I duped him once or twice or 3 times, still probably wouldn't really rank him up because he'd have to get a ton of 6 stones to be able to be used kind of like properly, fully, with maximum fun. And he's not quite the champion that I would give my cosmic signature stones to. That's one argument. The second argument is also tied to Terrax's abilities, and how important to him is combat ability power rate. And fact of the matter is that 5-star rank 5 champions gain power at significantly higher rate than a 6-star rank 1 or rank 2 champions do, and even 6-star rank 3 champions. In case you did not know, in this game, champions' combat ability power rate is tied directly to the rank that champion represents. We can see here, rank 5 out of 5. That also means that a 4-star rank 5 would have significantly higher combat power rate than a 6-star rank 1 or 2 or 3 champion would. Same goes for 5-star. 5-star rank 5 gains power faster, and let's say as an effect gets to level 2 with less hits than a corresponding 6-star performing the same hits. So in case of Terrax, that's super important to help him maintain his rock shield up longer. So 5-star rank 5 is actually more effective than 6-star rank 2. So here we go. I ended up ranking up Terrax. And again, I do not think that Terrax represents some specific need that I needed solving or ability, get some solutions. But he is shock and bleed immune, and shock immunity is fairly rare. Bleed immunity is always nice to have. He's also immune to power drain, power steal, power burn, and power lock, and end weight effects from metal champions. And that could be super cool. In fact, he might actually be a very good counter to Penny Parker to a degree, because he doesn't really gain the power that could be very interesting interactions, and he should have fairly good ability to bypass her power burn and even her ramp up auto block mechanic. And then aside from that, what I do like about Terrax is that he effortlessly puts up multiple of debuffs on the opponent, and in addition to all of that, he can have his special attack spam rotation, and then to top it all off, he can deliver high amount energy based damage that is not considered to be damage over time. So it works on stuff like life cycle, which I'm going to show later in the video, and it works in a bunch of different scenarios as well. So let's take a look at Terrax here, first in Realm of Legends. So I have not had extensive experience playing Terrax, and I might be playing him fairly wrong here. Whoopsie. I definitely did not intend to do that, but yeah, this is a horrible start. This is a horrible start. I didn't even drop my heavy attack, but it's fine. The coolest thing about Terrax now is you can do a special 2 spam rotation. Now, you can focus on trying to keep your rock shield active for as long as you can, and that's fine and all. And I think I'm going to try and do that with Captain Marvel. But in this fight, I'm going to focus on spamming my special attacks. I hope. I should have baited out those specials from Winter Soldier, but we can see that by dropping level 2, you gain a fairly potent power gain buff. And then you can drop a heavy attack, lose half a bar of power, and still remain it. So you can effectively just spam your level 2s. Uh-oh, I got myself to level 3, which kind of sucks. I did not want to do that. That's an error. But you can pretty much indefinitely spam your level 2s with Terrax. Obviously with recoil, that is not the smartest call. But you can drop a level 2, drop a heavy attack, and go back immediately to dropping a level 2. And there is literally nobody stopping you. So I lost half a bar of power here. Wonderful. Refresh that. I'm gonna drop my level 2 again. And choose to get hit to gain more power for funsies. I should not. I have made a boo-boo here. I have made a boo-boo here. This was definitely a messy fight. This is definitely a very, very messy fight. We're gonna have a better one against Captain Marvel. And then I might do one again against Winter Soldier again. Just need to get back to my level 2. But the point in this fight wasn't to finish it as effectively as I can. The point was what I did in the beginning, where you can throw multitudes of level 2s. Relatively easy. And they actually do decent damage, I'd say. Don't get hit as much. That's okay, I'm gonna finish the fight with this rock field active. There we go. That's it. That's finished. That is 117 hits. You can easily do it sub 100 hits or even at 80 hits. You can do completely different fight here. Now, Terrax also has some ramp-up abilities. And those ramp-up abilities, you know, they are helpful to maintain power quicker at the beginning of the fight. They're not really, like, as essential. But regardless of all that, let's just drop a combo. Let's drop a heavy attack. Now we need to build up 1 bar of power and we can start to have some fun. The synergies that I'm using for Terrax are also relatively unnecessary. They really don't give any major benefits or bonuses or change anything drastically. But let's go. So I'm gonna drop a combo to get some more armor ranks. Refresh this, 29k heavy. And I'm gonna drop this. So I'm at 3 bars of power now. Now I need to get in to refresh my armor breaks for maximum damage. Now I'm gonna drop a heavy with 30k guaranteed crit. Drop my level 2. This is quite fun. And again, I'm gonna refresh. And we're just gonna stay close for a bit longer. And this is 33k. Quite wonderful, if you ask me. And let's go again for a level 2. 35k. Wonderful. That's some solid damage there as well, by the way. And that's all she wrote. So this was much better showcase. This was much better. And 77 hits. Now again, it's not the least amount of hits or quicker time, but there is an inherent value of being able to just casually spam your special 2s. Imagining you are, let's say, on power shield mode or something. And on top of that, you continuously also periodically deal energy damage to opponents. Let's just jump in some of the more casual. Let's jump in on the life cycle. Life cycle was a good example that I mentioned before. So let's jump in on a life cycle quest. Let's try it out. Right? Yes, wonderful. So we're gonna pick some easier path. I think there is this, yeah, A or B. Which one was easier? I don't even remember. Are there any specific nodes here? True strike. Oh, but I think there's Colossus, right? Yeah, so we don't want Colossus because Colossus will be immune to my armor breaks. Let's just go to this Kamala Khan here and see what happens with a tiny Terrax here. So, any special note here? Life cycle, pessimist, pilfer, regeneration. Ooh, that might be annoying. That pilfer thing actually might be annoying, but okay, let's just do our best. Let's just do our best. So again, I'm just gonna drop a heavy attack. There's only 3, unfortunately, armor breaks. So I would require this young lady to throw her special attack. Please cooperate with me. Now I'm gonna go for a level 2. Come on, let the power gain through. Oh, it pilfered my power gain. That sucks. That sucks. But let's just see how far we can get here. So we can see that life cycle did not stop the damage. And thanks to all the armor breaks and despair, we were basically preventing her from healing. Now, I think this fight should not have Pilfer active, so this should be better. And this is also going to work as a perfect example to bypass Cornered. You see she has Cornered, so whenever she has debuff over time effect active on her, she'll be gaining 300% power gain. But since we're actually not inflicting any debuff, it's kind of like Void or Mr. Fantastic or a few other champions are capable of doing, just passively damaging the opponent. So, unfortunately, it dropped my heavy a bit too late, so I still need to build up to 2 bars of power here. Kind of funny that your first goal in these fights is to switch off your damage mode in order to be able to access those power gain buffs better. But let's go. So here we go. I'm going to drop a full combo. I'm not getting the best RNG here. Now this actually should be good enough. This actually should be good enough to finish the fight. It was very easy. Oh, I need to drop this again. She doesn't get any healing. Wonderful. Need to tap her once. Perfect. Oh, very good. And that is not also irrelevant amount of damage or time effect that we're capable of dishing out here. Against Captain Marvel, though, it would get tricky. Against Captain Marvel movie version, I feel. Diabolixide, fine. Let's go in with Terrax one more time. So ideally, you want to land that one combo, get in a parry, drop a heavy, a couple of armor breaks that help out damage a tiny bit. Now I oh, I should not have been. There we go, perfect. Refresh the armor breaks, drop my level 2. Decent damage. Gonna go refresh the armor breaks. Drop my level 2. And do the same thing again. And she gets no healing either. I just need to knock her down again. I need a heavy attack for. Come on then. You know you'd be dead 1,000 times over. There we go. All sorted. All good. Very easy peasy lemon squeezy. Anyways, so that's that. I'm not gonna try and convince anybody that he's like this amazing champion that you can't live without. No, you probably can. One, he is a great bundle of joy, and there are some very interesting, unique aspects that I do like and appreciate about the champion. Let me know what you think about ranking up 5 stars in general. Let me know what you think about this rank up in particular. And yeah, I will catch you guys soon. See ya. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about